The National Day dialogue, meant to be a celebration of South Africa's unity and a symbol of progress under democracy, quickly spiraled into a dramatic political storm when President Cyril Ramaphosa clashed openly with Deputy President Paul Mashatile. What was intended to be a carefully choreographed event, full of symbolic speeches and messages of reconciliation, instead turned into one of the ANC's most humiliating public embarrassments. Before the nation's eyes, Ramaphosa appeared visibly agitated as he took the podium. Sources suggest the president had grown increasingly frustrated with whispers around Mashatile's growing influence within the ANC and the speculation that he could be positioning himself as a possible successor. Instead of delivering a unifying address, Ramaphosa allegedly veered off script, unleashing sharp remarks that observers interpreted as a direct humiliation of his deputy. In his speech, Ramaphosa accused unnamed leaders within the ANC of prioritizing their personal ambitions over the party's collective vision, stressing that South Africans had no patience for opportunists hiding behind the liberation movement. Though he didn't mention Mashatile by name, his body language and tone made the target clear. Cameras caught Mashatile shifting uncomfortably in his seat, visibly stunned by what many now describe as a public ambush. The situation escalated further when Ramaphosa, in attempting to reinforce his point, let slip a series of comments that seemed to expose deep divisions within the ANC. He admitted that corruption continues to strangle our structures and that factions are crippling the party's ability to deliver. While these issues are no secret, hearing them from the president himself on such a high-profile occasion was unexpected and explosive. Political analysts have since argued that Ramaphosa's slip was more than just an error, it was an accidental confession. The ANC, already reeling from a string of scandals, now faces the challenge of managing the president's words, which some interpret as a rare acknowledgement of the party's decay. He essentially admitted what the opposition has been saying for years, noted one analyst. The ANC is rotting from within, and he put it on record in front of the nation. Mashatile, for his part, did not attempt to respond during the ceremony. However, insiders claim he was furious behind the scenes, accusing Ramaphosa of undermining his authority in public while damaging the ANC's reputation. Tensions between the two have been simmering for months, with Mashatile's allies pushing for a stronger role in party structures and government decision-making. This latest humiliation may push the deputy president and his supporters to harden their stance against Ramaphosa. The fallout has been immediate. Opposition parties seized on Ramaphosa's remarks, claiming that the president had effectively admitted to a failed state within a failing party. The DA demanded clarity, asking whether Ramaphosa's words were simply political theater or a genuine acknowledgement that the ANC could no longer govern effectively. The EFF, meanwhile, mocked the spectacle, with Julius Malema quipping that Ramaphosa exposed his own house burning while pretending to celebrate democracy. For ordinary South Africans, the drama underscored a widening sense of disillusionment. Instead of inspiring confidence, the National Day dialogue highlighted political infighting, fragile leadership, and a government out of touch with its people. "We wanted hope," one attendee told reporters, "but what we got was proof that the ANC cannot even pretend to be united anymore." The humiliation of Mashatile and the accidental self-exposure of the ANC mark yet another turning point in the party's ongoing crisis. What should have been a day of national pride will instead be remembered as the day Ramaphosa's frustration boiled over, pulling the curtain back on the ANC's internal chaos. With elections looming and public trust already at historic lows, the incident may prove to be one of the most damaging blunders of Ramaphosa's presidency.